Hi, this is Tracey from GiftBasketappeal, and today I'm doing a spring upcycle home decor video. This is a collab video with two very talented YouTubers, Tisha from Couponing Forever and Dina from Divine Design. So we're going to be showing you some projects that I hope inspire you. So let's get started. I'm going to be using these mirrors from Dollar Tree, and so I have two of them. I'm also going to be using these teacups for upcycling. So what a great way to add to home decor. Usually when I go to like the thrift store, I usually go over to the section where they have the teacups and saucers. I really love looking around and seeing what they have, and they usually have some really great finds. So this particular teacup I got a while back, and this one cost only 65 cents. So they're really cost effective and a great way to add something to your craft ideas. I'm also going to be using this foam ball and some flowers from Dollar Tree. I also have some E6000 on hand because I'm going to be gluing these cups to the mirrors. So these cups are slightly different in size. I'm going to be stacking them with those mirrors, so I want to make sure that I use the larger cup on the bottom and the smaller cup on the top. And you don't have to do that, but I just figured it looked better for me to have those facing in that direction. So this is what my setup is going to look like. I'm going to have the larger cup on the bottom, and I'm going to E6000 it to the mirror, and then I'm going to put another mirror right on top, and then I'm going to put this one right on top of that, and then I'm going to decorate my styrofoam ball with the flowers. So that's what I've got going on. So the first thing I'm going to do is work on this bottom one. For this one, I already went and peeled off the little tiny stands on here, and also took off the label for gluing. And that way it will make it easier when I glue it to this one, like that. Okay, so for right now, I'm going to take my E6000, and I do have my hot glue gun ready just in case I need it. And I'm just going to kind of lightly go around this area right here. Okay. And then I'm just going to place it right in the center here. And I want to give that a moment to dry. And sometimes you could place something heavy on here, because this is going to at least need a 24-hour period to really adhere to this. Okay, then I'm going to take the other one, and this is the one without these on it. Took the label off. And I'm going to take some more E6000, and I'm just going to go just lightly around this edge here. And then I'll put the other mirror on. And I don't want it to go on the sides there, so I'm just taking my time with this. This is so much fun. I love collaborating and seeing what everyone comes up, what ideas they come up with. And so I've been able to meet some really wonderful people just through YouTube. And I will make sure that I put those two channels and their videos below so you can see what they made, and I know you're going to be inspired. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside for a moment, And then we're going to work on this little cup right here. Now, of course, it's home decor, and one of the things I absolutely love are flowers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this to my cup like that. But what I want to do is first glue my ball onto here, or I can decorate the ball first. So I'll decorate the ball first and see how far down I need to come with the flowers, because I don't need to go all the way around. And I've got my glue gun ready and all fired up. And so I'm going to take part of this stem from these, and these are hydrangeas in purple. And you just have to decide whether you want to leave the green on or you want to take it off. So that's up to you. So that's a little bit too long, and I think I'm going to take that off. And if you want, you can put hot glue on here and on the stem and just put it right in. So I'm going to just take that out. And that's if you want it to be permanent. If you don't want it to be permanent, then you're good to go. You can just go ahead and push them right in. So this is going to be up above the ball a little bit. And this is a 3-inch foam ball, just so that you know the size on that in case you're going to pick some of those up from Dollar Tree. If you see those foam balls though, pick up a lot of them because they go really fast. Okay, so I'm just putting a little bit of hot glue on here. And then I'm just pushing it right in. Just like that. This is going to be so pretty, I could already tell. Okay, I just put all of the flowers on, and I put hot glue on here because I do want it to be more permanent. And so that's how I got them to attach really well on here. And so you don't have to use hot glue, as I mentioned before, if you don't want to, if you want to change out the flowers. And so what I did was, as I got close to the bottom, because I'm not covering this because this is going to sit on top of here, I noticed that some of the flowers were kind of up, and all I did was took a little bit of hot glue and just watch your hands get something you can press onto it. And I just took one of the petals or one of the flowers and just kind of pressed it on there so it would sit more tightly and won't be hanging over as much once I put it on the cup. Okay, so remember I left this part clear. And so I'm going to go ahead and adhere this. I'm going to just use hot glue. I'm just going to go around the edge of this. Just taking my time there. And it's just a foam ball, so it should adhere really well to this. And I am using my hot glue gun on the high heat setting for this. I'm just going to sit it on top of there. Make sure I could see that. And just press it down. And that really sits on there. And so that's what it looks like. This looks really cute by itself. without even having the other part on there. And so now we're ready to E6000 this onto our mirror. Okay, so the handle of this is on this side. So I want both of the handles to line up on each side here. So I want the handle to be over here. See if you can see that. And right here, just lined up. To me, it just looks a little bit more consistent. Let's see what it looks like going on this side. That looks cute too, actually. But I'm going to have both handles on both sides. Okay, so I'm going to just turn this over. And I'm going to get this E6000. And once again, I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit around the bottom here. And I'm just kind of eyeballing it to find the center. Okay, and that's lined up just like that. And I can't lean it yet so that you can see, but I will post pictures from different angles so that you can really get a good look at it. This looks so pretty, and the reflections of the mirror looks really pretty too. Now what I'm going to do is, I noticed there's like a scratch on the glass, just a little scratch there. And I've got some more flowers still left over. So I'm just going to pull these flowers off the stem, and I'm going to just put one or two around the bottom there. I'll just put them together like this. Just going to put those together just like that, and just put it on the bottom right there. That kind of gives it a little bit of color. Oh, that's going to look real pretty. Or you can just take one of the little stems just right off of here. You can get really kind of like that too, where it's not so much. Just looks like a little bit of the flower fell off and is right there. So let's see how that looks. Looks really pretty. Okay, I'm just going to pull this off and see. I'll put a little bit of glue on here. And I'm going to just put a little bit. I'm going to have it as if this just happened to fall right off. I'm going to put a little bit on this one. And see, it's all about what you prefer when you're doing this. If you don't want to have a flower like that, you don't have to. It's just all depends. I kind of like that single flower on there. Okay, I just want to make sure I've got this lined up there. And the E6000 bonds extremely well, especially if you're putting glass on glass. But you just have to wait that 24 hours. So I think I'm going to put another one over here, maybe on this side, just to kind of balance out the color. Look how cute that is. I hope you could really see that. Okay, so I'm just going to pull another one off and put one on this top layer here. Right around there. And this will look really pretty, like in a home office sitting on a desk. Or if you're giving a gift to someone and they want to keep it on their windowsill, or maybe even next to a nightstand or a coffee table. Super cute gift. I think anyone would love to receive something like this. And I'm just going to put a little bit right here. Just going to glue that right on there. And then it looks like the flowers kind of fell off. Okay. And that is just absolutely gorgeous. You can play with whatever color. You can tailor it to whatever color you want. I hope you like this DIY, this spring upcycle. Go to those thrift stores and get those cups and saucers. There's tons of them just sitting there because they don't match, and they don't really have to match. So I hope you like this spring upcycle home decor. Please don't forget, after you finish watching this, head over to Couponing Forever and Divine Design. I will post their channels plus the videos over in the description box. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll post pictures at the end so you can get a really good look at this. Bye.